All right, I have no idea what happened. I guess you gotta love technology when it just crashes on you, but that's fine. But yeah, so MGen, if they can't recover this level, we could have a very hard time getting back. So let's get back over to NQ. NQ has finally finished its 15 minutes. Let's go check it out. 15 minutes. This is our level, so we will be bearish. I mean, about bullish above here, and we would be bearish below this level. We do have some very interesting volume imbalances here, so I could imagine some downside movement if anything were to happen. Let me come back out to here. All right, so I think I am good so far. Let me go back and grab my volume list again. Let's see. So that was MGen, and then I want to do one more. Deer is in my radar. Paper trade on that one. Dr. Pepper Cura keeps popping up. I'm gonna leave that one alone. All right, we'll come back to that. I'm gonna probably go with my red list in a bit. Let me make sure I am properly logged in on all my stuff. That's vertical. Okay, that can stay right there. And I need, okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. All right, so right now what we're looking for is a 5-minute candle. Now we don't have anything per se on the 45-minute for us to relatively attack. So we only have our open range breakout. So we're probably gonna get a breakout to the upside. We'll see how that goes. And in about 12 minutes, we're gonna get a new 10 o'clock candle. So that's gonna be another fun one as well. So let's see. I think I like that. So very quickly, I think we got ourselves a nice little volume imbalance at 937 that needs to be addressed. And I'm curious on what target are they looking for. Is it 21,000 and hold above that level? I think if this thing starts to fail, we're going to get a lot of buy side liquidity below that level. That's also where our bearish area currently resides, right? That's where our bearish line. So this is going to be a very interesting opening range breakout. I could see them try to bear trap really well using this downward trend line from here. We adjust that a little bit to from here to here. Let me just make a new one because that's a weird angle. Let me zoom it in. So basically it is this point and this point. That's what I was looking for. So as we're starting to get into this order block, the question is, will this downward trend line really be this? So that's why I'm kind of curious. So this will be what we call it on this floor. We call it a potential, actually wrong one, potential downtrend, right? So right now, you know what, I just realized I haven't been using this. I've been very lazy. It's supposed to be red for red for downtrends, but you know, we'll get it. We'll fix that up. We'll fix that. All right, so 15 minutes is here, boom, and then our 5-minute, it's starting to break out. So now let's look if we can find ourselves an entry to the upside, because now our 5-minute has closed above. Yes, I do see the shadow of the red saying that there's a potential pullback here. So we're going to go ahead and be patient with this. But again, 15-minute is in a very, very bullish state. Possibly get a small position to the upside somewhere around here. I think he pulled it back, and I think we're going to build a 5-minute fair value gap to the upside. All right, they're grabbing a little bit of buy side liquidity. What level do y'all want? Nice little push up there. Let's see how this holds. I took one contract. I know we're at an area of resistance, but just to follow the rules of this, I think I'm gonna risk about $100, maybe 200, maybe 200. All right, they're still trying to push it down, which is going to take. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of that because I'm looking for them to build a fair value gap, and you could kind of see they really are putting some pressure to this downside. So a little bit of a 200L, that's okay, that's all right. Scared money don't make no money. We're gonna operate with a plan though. Alright, possibly. Because the thing is, with the 5-minute, you could kind of see we're here, and this was supposed to kind of like stay open so we can get into that upper register. But you could kind of see they are not letting that slide. Oh, okay. Got it. I ran out of hard drive space. That's the issue. Okay. Guess I've been recording too many videos. All right, so we're back at the opening range breakout line. Let's see if we can catch support or not. And that's why I backed away. Was looking for a new area for entry, but looks like we're going to go ahead and go right in through this range. I may go bearish and play inside of the range a little bit because you saw in the other previous opening range, we kind of liquidated all the way back down. I think I might consider it if we kind of come into this area here, because that will then give us a bearish divergence at this point to put this point, and if this cross down holds, that's a bearish divergence. All right, small position. If this stochastic bearish divergence holds, this thing will dump something vicious. All right, I'm looking at this level. Can it hold and break this? Very tough level here. Yep, give a little bit of a bounce here. They're coming for the sell side liquidity. And I think they just hit them on the buy side. All right, took out that fair value gap. Let's see if we can break this support at 75. That's what I'm looking at. If we break 75, probably going to dump down a little bit further. Yeah, it's a new 5 minute candle, so they're trying to like recapture it here. It looks like they're not able to go back to the upside. Really looking at this 5 minute bearish divergence to see if it's going to take over. I think they're accumulating here at this level to try to get the bearish divergence to play. But if this thing swings the wrong way, this thing can create a lot of buy side, sell side liquidity. Oh, boom. That just happened. We're in the fair value gap. Probably going to fill that whole fair value gap. Let's see if we can. Did not fill that fair value gap. And they really pushed that thing up. Alright, that kind of cost me. Jerks. So I was actually playing that down, and that's why I don't like ranges. I was up like 700, but I thought I could swing it a little bit harder and get the rest of it. So a little bit of greed kind of kicked in, but that's okay. We'll see how this goes here. I still think it's relatively bearish for the most part. I think they're doing a little bit of a 10 o'clock bounce. Knowing that a new 1 hour candle is going to be coming in. But this is such a long wick on this 15 minute that I think that they're looking at this as a potential rejection. That's what I'm kind of looking at, and then we're going to come for the rest of this fair value gap. We'll see what happens. I'm looking for them to break the support that just was created at 950. We'll see how that goes. Almost there. All right. Looking forward to break 950 now. There's a little bit of momentum. Oof, oof. Oh, wow. That just happened. Oh, wow. That was, and this is why you don't play in ranges. Oh, ha 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 ha. Wow, that was aggressive. So I went negative like 100 ticks on that one, and then they bounced it right back down. So there's some that was some aggressive manipulation right there. Get myself a repositioning here. Mm-hmm. Because I think what they did, they gave a little bit of a bullish push, and then they went ahead and repositioned and shorted. Wow, that was drastic. So that's a tough one. I don't know how to read that one. That one, I want to say they did push it up so they can push it back down, and then they reaccumulated back at this level, which hit me really really bad because I'm looking for this bearish divergence to really play out. I'm still not going to give up on that yet. All right, let's give it one last shot here. Because I really think that the bearish divergence is what they really are playing on this 5 minute. All right, I need you to break that support that you just created here. All right, that broke that. There we go. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Don't you dare. Ah, that sucks. They toyed with it. So I went back to my leverage, and they're just toying with it. And that's that bearish divergence right here. Boom. Now we are in the bullish side of the of the trade. So I think that's the reason why we're still getting these bounces. But I was looking for this to play all the way down to this downside. Very, very interesting move that they just did here. Almost like there's this lingering sets of buy orders sitting right here, pushing back up. But Thanksgiving is usually that tough type of setup. Oh my god, I really wanted to play down to this level, take my profit and that, and they did that in seconds. Oh my god, kind of break it down. All of that between where they wicked it and back down was roughly about 15 seconds. That's how fast that all happened. Now, does the 5 minute now that it crossed this 50% just really starts to melt down? Or does this find some level of support and then continue to that upside? Get a little bit of melt down here. Interesting. Look at this doji they put in this 5 minute. Very, when I say violent, very, very violent. We got a new 10 o'clock candle too, so that does play a little bit of a factor. I don't think there's any more sell side liquidity that the bulls are looking for. I think that's what they're looking right now for. But we just went very, very tight, very, very fast. Ah, I was about to add. contract, but they're trying to keep that 5 minute in that bullish side of the MACD so bad with this stochastic bearish divergence. You see how we curling right at this level? Very bull trap like. That's what that kind of looks like to me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just wait for the opening range at this point because this is just way too choppy, and they hit me hard on this. They hit me really hard on that one. Good thing I kind of stuck with my evaluation instead of the funded account. That would have been painful. But more guaranteed trades, you worry about the trade that is more probable. Like we played this to the upside for a little bit. That one I did with the funded. And this side, because you're inside of the range. And that's the thing about trading, especially in futures. It's like it's a double-edged sword, of course, right? Oh, now we got a MACD cross down. It's a double-edged sword because at that time I had about eight contracts. Where are you going? Come on now. I had 8 contracts, so that's about $40 a tick. So losing 100 ticks with $40 a tick, that's not cute. Not cute at all. So that evaluation is probably gonna be completely destroyed. Shout out to Elite. Elite still has their promo. Their promo is going until the end of the month. Yes. What's up?
After you're done with this, can we make some eggs?
When I'm in the middle of something. Can I finish?
Yeah, that's
All right.
what I'm talking about. And there's bacon.
A very interesting market action right now. You see, because this was, yeah, because it's almost like we are trying to get back to the bottom of the opening range, but then new buyers are stepping in. So I wonder if the sellers are grabbing that buy side liquidity. That's what it looks like to me. I think they're gonna grab the rest on this drop here, and then we're going to continue to that downside. Come on, baby. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Come on. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. Let's get back down under there. Oh, that's all you had? They use that level as a level of support. Mm-mm-mm. I thought I could be in, hold on, and then we could just ride out into what could be the new opening range breakout. But this new 5 minute candle is speaking otherwise right now. See if I can recoup out of that 4K. Let's try. It's trying. Come on, baby. Gotta get that buy side liquidity right there. Oh, come on. Get that buy side liquidity. Get the buy side liquidity. There we go. Get it. Get it. And then we should go right through. What was that order? Right there at that level. Let's go. Come on. I got back to my break even again. One more time with that. I gotta get out of this trade. Come on, come on. Come on, we're going back to that level. Lots of crosses happening to the downside. Come on. Let's go recapture that wick. Come on. Let's go. On this one, I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to see how much of that 4K I can make a dent of. Oh my God. Did they just take they took all that sell side liquidity. Look at that. That area is tough. About to get off the elevator. I was going to stop at break even, but it pushed up so fast, so hard that I couldn't. Oh, okay. If this thing plays with my break even, I am out of this thing. I'm out of it. Jeez. They are I don't know what's going on with this level right here. Around that 50, they do not want it to get under that 950. Not at all. I think they know what's going to happen if it goes under 950, especially with all that accumulation that they did. But what happens when there's no sell side liquidity? All right, another 5 minutes of not going anywhere. Oh man, I think we're gonna end it at 10:15. That was really, really bad. That sucked. But you gotta take the market for what it is. There's gonna be good days, gonna be bad days. It's just minimizing the bad days, and I really wanted that evaluation. I wanted to add it to my list of evaluations, but oh well. I may give a quick shot at this. If you do not have an evaluation account, Elite is still doing their 90% off. Also, TradingView is giving a really, 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 really good discount on their Black Friday special for their software. This is the best tool. I've tried Thinkorswim. I can't stand it. Feels like my very first trading. Power E-Trade was cute. Webull is probably the closest, but nothing beats TradingView, especially with their interfacing with brokers like my Elite Funded Trader. All right, so that said, I'm going to go ahead and tap out and leave y'all the market because this thing is doing everything and anything it's not supposed to do. Little recap. Let's go with my Roku. Let's go look at Roku real quick. Here's Roku. This is what I'm looking at as a potential continuation. If it can get into this level, it'll probably start to really dump. We'll see. Anyways, that is our show. We will be back here again tomorrow. There will be none on Thanksgiving, of course, because it's Thanksgiving. And then I bid you a farewell. Happy trading. Be safe out there. Don't get yourself liquidated. You have a great day.